My bank called me, the one that I usually pick up one or two or sometimes 3 boxes a week from, and today they had 8 boxes. Asked me if I was interested. I am, and I have them. Oh man, I hope we find something in these 8. I'm going to start opening these boxes up. It sure would be fun to find an ender right on top. Sometimes it's a real good idea to have some good music or a good movie on while you're going through these boxes. Oh. I was just going through a few rolls while I was waiting for my wife to get ready. We're getting ready to go somewhere. And I came across what may be an old coin right there. Maybe it's foreign, but it looks like it could be old. I get it? Oh no. I thought I had something. I just knew I had something there. I'm so bummed. Okay. Bummer. Well, I opened a couple of them just for whatever reason, and I did find one in IFC 2015 Philadelphia. And I noticed when I went through all of them, there was no silver in there, but there was a 2022. And like I said a while back, the last few boxes, I wasn't finding them, so maybe we'll get a few more of those today. And see if we can get a couple of silvers. Man, 8 boxes. I never expected to get that today. Oh, tight. It's a nice looking 2022, but it's got a little bit of the ring of death right around there. I've got a little collapsible portable dolly I take with me because I'm usually just picking up 2 or 3 boxes. And the girls took them back to the vault and said that the little dolly didn't even budge. It just wouldn't move. So they had to take them and put them on a cart. And it was just one of those plastic carts. And you just barely could roll it. It was so heavy. I guess it's about 200 pounds of coins. Oh, something else that I'll show you in a little while. In between boxes, I picked up, I think it was a 1969 $100 bill. She said she had some older ones. I said, what do you got? And I'd like to have gotten more. She had several from 81, which is pretty old. But then when she said she had the 69, I said, I got to have that one. And she said she's got some more 5s and 10s and 20s that are older, and she's going to go through them and see if there's any back in the 60s and save all of those for me. So I may go back over there this week and pick those up. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's got. And the $100 bill that she gave me today is pretty doggone nice. It's not uncirculated, but it's It's nice. Always depending on where the sun's at, I have to look at these at a slightly different angle. Well, I hope we get a few today. If you saw the nickel video that I put out yesterday, I think it was. Oh, look at that. Dark. Looks like 2001. I found 4 silvers in that. I guess that's the most I've ever found in one day's hunt. 4 silvers. That was really cool. $2004P. One of the things I'll use a whole lot is this magnifier, and it's lighted up, and it's got this little spot here that's actually 45x, and you can look at stuff really close to it. It's really pretty cool. I got an email from YouTube saying that I've been approved to use some recognizable music, and I'm curious as what that means. I'm looking forward to looking at that probably this evening. Anyway, this is a really handy tool for me. It's like $6 or $7 or something on eBay. I'll show you a link. I had a guy write to me today telling me basically that I was crazy to pay such a high premium for silver. I guess he meant rounds or whatever, but it's like, have you not seen any of my videos? I've never in any one of my videos talked about buying silver rounds, ever. I think I have one that I accumulated somewhere, but I've never made a video about it. All my videos are talking about coin roll hunting and getting silver for the price of the coin. I know they're not, they're not as attractive, I guess you'd say. They're worn, called junk silver. I think they're attractive, but you could argue that the silver rounds are, whoops, some of them are really neat. I don't deny it. This looks like a new one there. Yeah, 2022. They are nice. I've had a few in the past, and I'm not knocking them at all. I'm just saying that's not what I do. Everybody that has a hobby has it for their own reason and purposes, and it's their business. And somebody else may or may not like it, but so what? I don't particularly want to pay a lot of money to play golf. I have played a few rounds over the years. It's not my thing, but I'm not knocking anybody that is their thing. Some people get a lot of enjoyment out of it. And some people get a lot of anger out of it. I think some people always feel like they maybe are better than they are, and so they're always disappointed. I've seen angry people out on those greens. I've seen clubs flying. And I've seen Caddyshack. Be the ball. 2007. D. How many of those are made? The P and D, they both had 2,400,000. Cool. There's my dog neighbor. hope I don't have to get up and close the window. It's kind of nice out today. There's a green one. Why do I look at it? You know that they're not going to be silver. What's going on? Why is it green? I believe that might be another new one. Yes, sirree. Whoops. There's a nicker or something on the side of that one, though. Something ain't right. But it's a nice coin other than that. There's not a piece missing from it. It looked like it just got hit by something. Earlier, when I thought that I had found an older coin, when I got a good look at the coin that was not silver, by the way, the other side of the rim would have been obvious, but something was weird about one side of the rim, and I thought I had gotten something. Took a drink of my lemonade. The microscope coin thing I got is a Tom Love, and it's not the top of the line. It's just, you know, your average one, I guess. I also got this extension thing right here, and it said that it was so that you could see the whole coin. So, do y'all know much about flowers? I don't. I had a cousin ask me if I had something rusty because she wanted to put it in her flower garden to change, I think she said azaleas, if I'm not wrong. If you put something rusty in the ground, it changes the color of the flowers. And I happen to have an old rusty railroad tie that I gave her, and she was so happy. I know nothing of these things, but for the $50, you can't see the whole coin. In fact, maybe just the dimes. Can you raise it high enough right here to see the whole coin? Silver is just kind of hovering right around $23.50. Kind of just going up a quarter, down a quarter every day. Something will happen in the market, and it'll shoot back up to 26 or something pretty soon, and then it's liable to come back down a little bit. I, for years, just knew it was going to do this or that. I've decided to quit speculating. All I know is every so many years, something seems to happen to make it jump up real high. And then things happen and it calms down and things come back down. And then it varies somewhat. Obviously, if you go back over the years, it's slowly moving upward because 35 years ago it was at $4. Or maybe that was 37 years ago. So it is an upward trend for sure, but I just don't try to predict it. I read articles and I form opinions, but the one thing that seems constant is it doesn't quite act like most people think it's going to in the articles I read. Because they are all speculating and using their wits to know just what it's going to do, and it just doesn't seem to quite do that. Do I think that silver is manipulated by forces beyond what is normal business? My opinion is yes. I think it is. But you know what? I just don't have control over that. And it should be me, shouldn't it? I should have control. But I don't. 2021. But it's pretty cool. You can get better, but I don't use it as much as a lot of people do. There's a song in the 60s. He said, and I don't know what to do, so I'm leaving it up to you. I know that's a terrible attitude. But what do you do if you don't know what to do? You vote. That's one thing you do. You pray that the voting is not being manipulated or illegally treated. You know, I know there were quite a number of districts that had more than 100% turnout last big election. It's like, all right, how do you have more than 100% turnout unless there's fraud? 2022. Anyway, I'm not going to stay on the political soapbox today, I promise. So, you know, unless you're really going to look up all the coins for the varieties, I wouldn't pay the top dollar. That's just my opinion. It's really cool. I do like it. I saw another one of those with the painted rim to try to fool you, but it had been around long enough that you could just see a little bit of speckling, so I didn't get all excited because I had a pretty good idea right away what it was. They have sure faked me out several times and got me all excited. Now, right there. Yeah, I really do think that that's silver. The fourth from the end right there. I think we have silver. We do. 1967. Hallelujah! Not skunked. My first box, so I don't have to go through like 7 boxes before I find my first one. And it's a very nice one too. That's a good looking coin. That's just as 40% silver as they come. Cool beans. We'll just move them over and give him the head of the line until we hit a 90%er. All right. That is so exciting. There's a dirty old 1971. Well, that makes me very happy. I tell you. I was saying to my wife earlier, man, I hope I don't have to go through 8 boxes and not find a single thing. I'll do it because I am a coin roll hunter, and I know that if they don't come today, chances are I'll get something another day, but phew, that could be depressing. No, I don't have to be depressed. And we have hope for silver number 2. I'm tickled pink, guys. I get to put up a different number of my year-to-date total. Just to tell you a little bit of how I do things, I have membership accounts, I guess you'd say, at 4 different banks. One is a big bank, and 3 of them are smaller banks. One of them is not even in the town that I live in. We've got another new one right there. 2022, yep. 2022. This one has been on the end at one time because it has the ring of death around it, which usually means it was an end coin at one time. I suppose there are other things that could make that happen. The last few times I've gone through these, I have been in my office, but I decided to come back up to my living room next to my window with the window open. It's so nice out. Another new one, I think. Yep, 2022. There's a green one. So, you know, the big bank has branches all over the country. Wherever I go, I can stop in and go to the branch, check if they have coins, or even order coins. If I'm going to go out of town, I do that sometimes. And the smaller branches are mainly the ones that have the coin machines, so that I can take my loose coin back to them. And I'll always check, you know, while I'm there, hey, you got any loose $50? Sometimes I'll order from them. In some of the branches, I will take other boxes of stuff back. But it's good to have several bank accounts, in my opinion. 2017 D. Don't we have one of those? Oh, I thought we did. Oh, it was a 2007. The 2017 D is 2,900,000 minted. That's not a lot of coins, considering how many they make, so many of them. Below every one of my videos, I'll try to put a link to at least one of my mats. Last row, folks, for this box. (2002) P. 3,100,000. Getting several NIFCs today. Okay, well that's it for this box. We got one. How exciting. And we'll turn off here and go through some more. Can you see that on the left side on the end? Yeah, on the end. I had an ender and didn't even catch it. I was going through some rolls in the second box, just thought I'd get through some of it. And there was one right there. When I pulled it out, it's like, oh, I didn't catch the ender. 1967. You can sure tell it was an ender, can't you? With that circle of death on it. Very cool. There's two now. Nice. After that last silver ender that I found, it occurred to me that I'm going through this second box and I hadn't even checked the ends. So I went back through them and it looks like I have another. I think it's 1969, but I'm not sure. But how cool is that? Man, maybe I'll find even a few more that's not enders in the rest of this box. I've gone through, oh, I don't know, 15 or so. Hadn't found anything. That is so cool. Yeah, 1969. Can you see that? It's a nice one. It's got that kind of ring of death thing on it too. Man, I like finding this silver. Love that. Oh, I believe we got one of those 20. Oh, good grief. 2022 there. Yep. I found more NIFCs and a few more 2022s. I've got them set off to the side over here. But, man, let's go through some of these. And, man, I hope I found another one inside the roll in this box. Also, go to banks you're not a member of and just ask them if they've got any $50. The worst they can do is say no. Sometimes they say yes. Here's another green moldy one. Wonder what a $50 has to get involved in to get moldy. Oh, that one looks rusty. Might be another new one right there at the end. Yep, another 2022. Don't see anything else. That moldy one, golly. I think it's a 2001. It is cruddy. Banks I'm not a member of, I'll go to the drive-thru if they have one. It's like another new one there. Yep. Oh man, I got the dropsies. Golly. (2013) Philadelphia. Ooh, 5 million of that one. It's one of the more minted NIFCs. You know, I find quite a few NIFCs, which is a little odd because other coins that only have a few million made of, or definitely are considered key dates and things like that, that you hardly ever find them. But I find quite a few of the NIFCs, and it seems like I shouldn't. (2011) Philadelphia. There you go, 1,700,000. Not many of that one. There's children playing down the street, out in the street. I don't know if you can pick up on any of their chatter or not. Looks like another new one. 2022. Good looking coins. To me, it seems odd that there would be 2 enders in a box and nothing else. You'd think chances are for 2 of them to make it to enders, there'd be, you know, a few more that were not enders. But over the years, I've said that before, and it never made much difference. If you can hear the kids playing, I hope it doesn't bother you. I personally would rather hear children playing than dogs barking. If you're new to my channel, I am looking for silver coins in the $50. 1970 and older all have some silver. (2022) Oh, I don't know. I think I may. The 4th from the left end right there might be a 40%er. It kind of has that look. That would be nice. It is. 1969. That is silver number 4. How cool. Whoa. And guess what? I dropped it. How cool is that? Well, neat. So I found enders and some on the inside of the roll. So now I can stop complaining about that theory. Cool beans. Man, that's 4. I'm in my second box. If I got 1 per box tonight, or I won't finish tonight, it's going into getting later already. Well, not late, but it's getting later in the afternoon. So I probably won't finish tonight. Anyway, what I was saying is, if I could get one per box, I'd be tickled pink. Total of 8 with 8 boxes. 8 more to put to my annual count would be awesome. Already 4 more is pretty cool. When I finally get through these and get all the video and everything made, I've already got a box and then some of pennies to go through and add several pounds, hopefully, to my copper hoarding. Oh, look at that. I think I've got another one right there. Oh, I'm almost sure it is. That would be the 5th from the right here. Oh, yeah. Let me hold it up there a little bit more. Can you see it there? Right there. 1967. How cool. Man, oh man, that's 5. That's a good night already. Wow. Is there another in this box? That's funny because I went through, man, I think 20 rolls and didn't see a thing till I got to that one that was an ender. Looks like another new one. 2022. Those are such nice looking coins. Five silvers already. Man, that is so neat. Man, I've got a long way to go. It's a lot of boxes. It's been a long time. A real long time since I've ever gone through this many boxes in one setting. I think I just found number 6. I hope the lighting is good enough that you can see it right there. 1968. It's a D. Oh, that's so cool. 6. We're at 6, folks. That's so cool. Looks like I have 5 rolls left for this box. Can we make it number 7 in the next 5 rolls? Don't see anything in this roll. A lot of you guys out there that watch me are around my age. And I was just thinking about some of the old commercials. I was wondering if you remember any of them. Here's one of them that went like this. How do you handle a hungry man? The man handler. Remember that one? I think that was the biscuit commercial. Of course, there was the old cigarette commercials. Me and my Winston, we got a really good thing. Boy, they haven't been around for a long time. That biscuit commercial, was that? I guess that was maybe one of those pop-out packs where they were just bigger biscuits than what had been before. I think that's what it was. I was thinking it was biscuits. It was soup. Oh, this is the last roll. And I think there's a new one. Yeah, 2022, but I don't see another silver. That's not the end of the world. We are into box 2. And we have 6 silvers. All 40%, but that is A-okay. Man, hopefully we'll find a few more in the next 6 boxes. Cool. In box number 3, I found another one of these commemoratives. These are such neat looking coins. I've got a couple of them. This is my third. This one probably has a touch more wear than my others, but they're such neat coins. 1986. Plus a handful of 2022s. Cool. I'm in the 4th box, and I just pulled this out. I'm about halfway through. The 3rd one there, it's got black spots, but it looks silver. And so I'm hoping that I've got something here. I do. It's a 90%er. How about that? I wonder what there's little black spots on the rim, but it looked awfully nice. But you never know. How about that? That's number 7, and it's a 90%er. That's so cool. Oh, by the way, I just noticed that silver is up almost $1 today. It was 23 something yesterday, and that's almost 24.5. So that's cool. All right. Just like 2 rolls later, I think I have found another one. This one looks more like the 40% kind. You can probably see it there, like about the 6 from the left there. Let me see. Oh, come on. $19. Come on. I hate it when it does that. It's silver, but I can't get the focus in. It looks like it's a 68, kind of cruddy around the numbers. There you go. But it's silver, and that is number 8. I've already got 1 per box. Now that I've gotten 2 from this box, I'm about halfway through. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off here and set up and go through the next half live. Maybe we'll find another 1 or 2. That would be fun. Okay, I'm getting set up here to go through the rest of box 4. And I've got everything set up here that I have already found. I got a lot of 2022s. No, I hadn't been finding those. Now here they are again. I got 2 stacks of them because I didn't want to knock them over. 2021s. All these are NIFCs, just a slew of them. 90%er, 7 40%ers, my commemorative, and then just a really interesting looking old one that I want to take a look at through the microscope. It's probably nothing, but it's just fascinating to me. And so, since I've already found 2, and I got another half a box to go through, I thought we would go through them together, hoping that I can find another silver or 2 in here. That would be fun. My lighting ain't quite as good as it was earlier today, but I'll just have to suffice. I found those 2, boom boom, and it's like, hey, I better turn those machines back on. Did you see Trading Places years ago? At the end of the movie, they're like, turn those machines back on. We were raising our kids, and for years we would watch that, the TV version as the kids were growing up, and it was just fine. Then one time, just by chance, we got the full version. Oh wow, we Didn't realize what all was in there. Yeah. Yep. We had probably seen that TV version with the kids several times. $1 was the bet. It's actually just a little bit over half a box we'll be going through. I already have 1 silver per box, so I'm just ecstatic. I've already got 8 silvers. That's just pretty doggone cool. And one of them, a 90%. It had that wonderful silver look, but the little black spots on it, I'm like, what's going on with that? I don't know what's going on. But it had that wonderful silver look to it other than that. The scene that us coin roll hunters love to see. 2022. You know, when I dumped the rolls out of this box, I didn't look at the enders on it either. I mean, obviously, when we opened them, I looked at the top. But it'd be cool if I pulled one of them up here and had an ender on it. 2021. It's a nice one, too. I don't know if any of you are wondering, but that commemorative is not silver. It's a neat coin, but it's not a silver coin. No silver ender in those. Purple. Well, I was hoping that after I saw those 2 that we'd find another one. We still might. None of those are enders. Starting to get lower and lower on the rolls. It's good to see silver move up someday. Move up some today. My wife and I have a little fire pit in the backyard, and we like to sit out there in the evenings, throw little sticks on it and poke at it and play with it. And sometimes we'll roast a marshmallow or 2. We were out there the other night. Oh, it was mosquito season. They just ate us up. I scratched that one till I made a... Phew, we got mosquito bites all over us. Alright, this 6 is it, and it looks like there's no enders, but we still got a shot at another silver coin. Maybe we won't. But I've got 8 silver. I still have 4 boxes to go through. How cool is that? Got 2 more rolls. I saw those 2 so fast, I thought there might be another. Last roll for this box. Well, bummer. We are at the count. That one's bent. We're at 8 silvers, so I'll go ahead and turn off, clean up my mess, and get into another box. Okay, I'm in box 6. Box 5 didn't have any silver, had a couple of 2022s and a couple of other NFCs. I'm about 7 or 8 rows into box 6. And it looks like another silver one that's got the little black spots on the edges. If it's the same as earlier in one of the earlier boxes, that was a 64. I'd love to find another 90%er. So let's take a look. That's exactly what it is. How cool is that? That is number 9 and my second 90%er. I don't know what the little black spots are, but that's okay. So now we've got one in box number 6. If I find another one, I'm going live. I am in box 7. Obviously, that means I didn't find anything else there after that 90%er in box 6. Not quite halfway in, and I see this one, and I think it's silver, probably a 40%er. Let's see. No way. Benjamin Franklin, 1955. It has been a long time since I've seen that. Oh my goodness. How cool is that? Say 55? That's 53, 1953. Man. Oh, I love these coins. It's been such a long time. It's not real clean, that's what made me think it was probably 40% or if it was silver at all. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, let's wrap up. This is the end after going through 8 boxes of half dollars. I'll tell you, that took quite a while to get through them all, but found some cool stuff. This is just simply a coin that's it's mostly rough, but it was interesting looking, had a hole in the jaw. I'm just going to look at it through the magnifier. I haven't done that yet. Got a commemorative. I got an 87 proof. And here's the 69, 68, and 77s of the silvers. I got two 90% 64s. I got the Benjamin Franklin. And I got a slew of the 2022 Ps. All of them that I found in 2022 are P. And then the NFC and IFCs, you can see I have on this new mat that I got here. I didn't, I probably didn't even look very hard for the 87s. I really need to do that more. I've only found a few because I don't pay attention enough. But, starting with 2022 P and D, I got quite a few different NFCs for sure. And then several of the 2021s. I got one D, and then several of the Ps. So it's a lot of fun. I mean, I wish I'd have found a little more silver. I got it after the second, third box. I thought I might end up with, 15 or 20. I got 10. That's pretty good for me. 10 silvers and a whole lot of other kind of cool stuff. And that is it. I hope you enjoy watching. And I got a couple more boxes coming I got to pick up, and I've got pennies that I'll be probably doing next. I got a bunch of them waiting for me to go through. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.